Hey guys and gals, Never here from Equine Gaming and Seven on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Lust Shards. Scribbles paths. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. Amazing. Scribbles being useful? Couldn't even imagine. The wise and powerful demon inside the leopard's head ignores the harsh and inaccurate comments, for he will have his revenge. What was that about revenge? Nothing. You let the statement slide for now, as you make your way through the hallway again until a door marked with the male symbol passes your eyes. Easier than I thought. You open the door, which echoes through the eerily quiet place. All but your lone footsteps in an empty room. Even your breathing is clear enough to reach your ears. You stop in front of the mirror and check your picture-perfect face in symmetric gray spots. Aw, you think I'm cute? That's what your mind says. I'm often reading what you're thinking to make my narration more accurate. I'll answer myself. Yes, I'm cute. Debatable. You look in the mirror some more, scanning for imperfections in the fur and haircut. You continue to check yourself. Now you're just thinking about pasta while checking your teeth. Seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Go to the bathroom and let's get a move on. There's a creepy guy on the loose, you know, aside from you. I feel weird going. Explain. Now. You can feel anything I feel and see everything I see. So? You're at a sex school or whatever this is supposed to be. I'm gonna see and feel you getting laid dozens of times. Upon hearing the words dozen and laid, your mind goes numb for a second before excitement takes over. You really think? I don't know. Maybe more, maybe less, but you can't feel embarrassed around me. I've seen stuff your mortal mind wouldn't survive experiencing. Yes, you're right. I mean, when I do get to have a big sweaty man pinning me down and drilling me into borrow, I can't feel embarrassed. I mean, the details were definitely not called for, but I'm glad you found your peace so quick. Yeah. So... What's the holdup now? I'm... hard. Can't go until it goes down. Unless you have any ideas of how I could get rid of it faster. A little incentive could help. Dying babies. Huh? Injured abandoned puppies. What the hell are you saying? I'm getting rid of your erection. Your mom kissing your sister on the mouth. Ew, what the fuck? Where did you get the mental image for that? I made it up. Why? Is it not accurate? It's too accurate! I thought you were going to suggest something else to solve the problem. I'm not playing into your romance cliches, but I did still solve it effectively, didn't I? I guess. Do I need to continue? No thanks! You're welcome. With some final grumbles and frowns, at last you open one of the stall doors and get inside. Even after our conversation, your heart still beats fast after unzipping your pants. The soft, hefty meat rests in your fingers waiting. I really don't need you to narrate this part. Sure, if you want to skip the best part. Let's see. The ceiling. You count 4 distinct tiles, each slightly dirty with hints of chemical products on them. Clearly someone tries to clean on the regular, but fails for whatever reason. The stall walls themselves are nice and high. You need to be 9 feet tall or on top of the toilet to look over, but the large covered-off glory holes are at just the right height. Ah yes, and who could forget the plague doctor masked individual looking over at you? Oh, shit! The what? One sec, please. You finish your business in the next moments and zip your pants back up, while looking the stranger in the eye holes. Okay, I'm ready. Ah! Ah! You push the door open, slamming it hard in the process. I don't know what you want, but you better stay away from me, freak! Do you just have the chase sequence music up at the ready in this noggin of yours? It's automatic! Fuck me! Shut up and narrate! Leaving out the fact you just used the women's bathroom. Damn it, why is it blue? It is surely just a coincidence that the anonymous creepy person keeps appearing in and out of your field of vision even when there are basically 0 people around. You pick a random direction and run, finally realizing how the dog must have felt earlier. Scribbles, is he chasing? I don't know, I see what you see. Without taking the risk to turn around, you decide to take the safe route and use some spells. Speed enchantment! Speed enchantment! Speed enchantment! Don't overdo it, you idiot! It won't matter how fast you are if you drain all your magic and can't run! The foolish feline stops pumping himself with more spells, but does not stop accelerating. Oh god, I think I messed up! You zoom through the hallway, now looking very different from the one a minute ago. Just stop raising your legs so far up and start to slow down! He listens to the demon's advice to some extent, starting to lose some speed, although the door that starts to open in front of him has something to say about his race. Well, Therium, in that case, I'll simply wish you good luck. You try to dodge the incoming obstacle and figures walking out, successfully so at first, but the sudden movement makes you stumble clumsily. Ah! The ground comes closer to your snout as your life flashes before your eyes, although for some reason most of it is obscured in fog. Oops, gotcha. One of the people coming out catches you in their arms, a pair of big, meaty pecs meeting your face instead of the foretold ground. The impact, although minimized, still had both of you fall to the ground, just with more dignity. There, you got your big man to sit on top of you and pin you down. Destiny smiles in your favor. Almost got ourselves another infirmary patient in a coma. Wouldn't want another Monty incident. You take a second to regain your senses from the adrenaline, before looking up at the horse above you, turning red. Then blushing even more, seeing the amused but confused lion behind him. Are you alright? Yeah, I am, thanks to you. He offers you a hand and lifts you up with ease, dusting his hands and clothes off. What a surprise, Cody. I thought I'd be the one to have yet to find you first. At least the circumstances weren't that different from my imagination. Right into my arms. His flirty words fly past your head as the headmaster takes the stand. Why were you in such a hurry? You think for a moment, realizing that perhaps you exaggerated your reaction to the strange person from earlier, just like the dog did to you. So it's better to find an excuse now. Long story, I was just testing a new spell. It got a bit out of control, that's all. You decide on half a truth. Sometimes something that leaves the lion satisfied and keeps your consciousness clean. It's always nice to see students actively trying to improve, but perhaps you should do it outside next time. Will do, sir. So, you didn't come here for any specific reason in mind. He sounds disappointed, but is hiding it very well. I couldn't say since I'm not sure where I am. Oh, my apologies. You were running at Olympic speeds just now, after all. This is the Summoner Shard meeting room. Well, the one next to it over there is. This is more of an office for me and the leader. Ah, I see. This falls in line well with my plans, actually. If you don't mind me asking, what is your business here, Mr. Argus? Right, I was asking the same thing. You'd think the headmaster would be busier in his office on such an important day. He lets out a light chuckle and a smirk, looking at the headmaster. No, that's not what I'm implying. I just don't want to interrupt whatever's going on, but it looks like there's a bit of a tension, so I suppose I'll be on my way. The lion stops me with a raised paw, unaffected by the horse's words. Please, no need to. I was just leaving. It's true, I am a very busy man these days, but if I can't make some time for my students, what good am I for? After all, there is a new leader in town that needs to be greeted, shown around, consulted, perhaps even studied. I need to know everything that happens around, for your own good, of course. Plus, it would be very impolite not to greet such an important arrival, especially since I didn't have much of a say in approving. Yes, well, as I told you at least twice already, he's not here yet. And no, I don't have an estimated time either. He needs time to settle. It is a completely foreign place, after all. The hint of rudeness in his voice persists, but the lion keeps his gaze on you unperturbed. How very well you've made that clear. Ah, before I forget, I do have another reason for being here. I was hoping you'd show up at one of the Shards' headquarters, as the defenders you like to call them. Why so? Aren't you missing anything? Perhaps something a bit heavy on wheels. Sounds like a car. I don't think I own a car. Ow! My luggage! I was just thinking about it minutes ago. Say no. I left it in that one room. I was gonna get it, but I was distracted. I'll go there right now. Don't bother. That room is closed for the day. Then what should I... Worry not. We didn't just lock your belongings inside. They're in my office. You can come by and pick them up any time. That's a relief. I'm surprised Dallin didn't jump to the rescue first. He loves finding the owners of lost and found victims. Of course he volunteered, but that's nonsense. A leader should not concern themselves with something like this. Besides, I'm going to be working late most days, so Cody can come by whenever. And if somehow I'm not around, my secretary will let you in. She's already up to date on the situation. And so the leopard got what he desired most, a dominant boyfriend 3 times his size. He's really going above and beyond to make you feel good. I'm pretty sure you'd call this dick-sucking or dick-riding or both. Technically, you just had sex. Congrats. Your mental gymnastics are a bit too complicated for me, but I kind of wish they were true. Of course you do. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, and sorry for the trouble. If I can come whenever, you don't mind if I pop up a bit later? I have some stuff to deal with now. Of course. Don't want to stand in between a first year and his new experiences at the academy. Carry on, boys. I'll see you both later. The lion walks away, hands behind his back and tail swinging, hardly containing his happiness. He's in a good mood, or at least in a better mood than when we found him in. Thanks for saving me, Cody. If you weren't here, he probably would have made me conjure the new leader into existence with my mind just for him. You don't pay much attention to the horse's words, feeling your body begin to tremble and sweat start dripping. Hey, you don't look too well. Did the headmaster make you that anxious?
Therium, I have a problem.
What's the problem about? You seem like you're about to spill the secret anyway. The curiosity and weirdness of the situation is simply too much for you to bear.
There's this person or thing or ghost that wears all black and a mask, a scary mask, and it seems to be following me and even chasing me. It looked like it looked at me through the window, then found me in the hallway, then spied on me in the bathroom. It might just be a random perverted weirdo, but it might be something more, and I told myself I wouldn't tell anyone, but maybe I...
He grabs your head gently but firmly between his palms, looking at you with a smile.
Huh?
Shh. It's alright. I'm sure that, just like you said, is just a weird person that doesn't know their actions creep people out. It happens. Your mind goes back to the dog running for his life from a demon-talking psychopath. Or, if it's not, I'll take care of you. No mysterious figure is going to hurt you on my watch. Like a spell, his kind, reassuring words instantly calm you down. Or it might be the fact that he's only inches away from your face, whispering while holding you still. An ashamed slut. I bet you were faking being embarrassed in the bathroom.
I want to sign in your shard.
The man was too stunned to speak. Rightfully so, since your forwardness could scare a stone troll. Are you saying that because my seduction attempts already worked?
No, I actually made up my mind a long time... Wait, what? You're trying to seduce me?
Been trying from the moment I laid eyes on you. Thanks for noticing, at least.
Sorry, I don't just jump to conclusions. I don't just like to jump to conclusions.
That is understandable. I also don't like scamming people into joining my shard, unlike a certain cat. So if you're only doing it for me, I'll let you know it's not necessary. You already impressed me enough.
It's really not my only motive. As I was going to say, I decided on it a long time ago. I was just wondering if any other options might be better, but in the end it's settled.
Well then, in that case... His usual bedroom eyes you're so fond of returning together with his flirtatious voice. Follow me, then. He holds the door open for you and lets you in first with a light bow and hand gesture, then closes it behind. The room is spacious for an office, slightly smaller than a high school classroom, with a desk in the middle on top of which stands a modern, expensive-looking computer and many cabinets all around the room, as well as soft chairs around a small coffee table. To the side, there is another door with multiple locks on it. If this is Therium's office, you assume that must be the leaders. Unfortunately, you have no business there for now. This is the only official leader and vice leader offices that are not directly connected to the Shard's meeting room. Did you know that?
No, I haven't seen any other rooms yet. Why's that?
Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Gotta get ready for work. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!